Sustainable Development Goals and the Role of Equids. This is my submission for the major assignment for the course Global Perspectives in Equid Welfare. In 2015, the Sustainable Development Goals were established by the United Nations as a way to target specific actions that would improve the lives of all people across the globe, especially those in low-income and developing countries. 17 goals were identified with target outcomes for 2030. The goals do not specifically include the role of working equids, but their importance in the daily lives of many people in Asia, Africa, and South America have resulted in more research and focus on donkeys, mules, and horses. Their work ethics, strength, and socioeconomic value are not appreciated. Yet, when they are healthy and have a positive welfare, they can easily contribute to attaining a number of Sustainable Development Goals. The working equids can strengthen livelihoods, increase access to vital resources, build resilience, increase productive farming, empower women, enable education, and create partnerships for the success of the goals. We are asked to identify 2 Sustainable Development Goals and identify their link to working equids, one where equids contribute to achieving a Sustainable Development Goal of our choice, and one where achieving a Sustainable Development Goal of our choice can contribute to equids welfare. The 2 goals I have selected are Goal 5, Gender Equality, and Goal 6, Clean Water and Sanitation. Across the world, millions of women and girls must access clean water from communal wells. Climate change has lowered the water table, and there are fewer wells. The task requires that they must walk for miles to bring water back to their homes. Without their donkeys, they would have carried the water on their back in canisters or in buckets on their heads. This manual carrying of water would take 4 times the time and energy to access fresh water. With suitably equipped donkeys, the task is less physically demanding. Even so, they spend a collective 200 million hours per day collecting clean water for household use and livestock production. This leaves the girls free to attend school and gives the women more time to grow food and earn a living and look after their families. The ownership of a working equid improves the role of women in their cultural society. Culturally, women do not have an equal role in decision-making, land ownership, and her own life. Households run by a single woman are considered the poorest of the poor, as there is no man to make decisions. Owning working equids gives a woman a place in society, as she can earn sufficient money to pay her community fees, feed her children, maintain good sanitation, and run a small farm. This is resilience. In some countries, women are taught a man's job of farrier work and treating livestock and their working equids. This provides more finances and a higher status in the community. Women place working equids as the highest priority of all the livestock on the farm. This is in contrast to governmental policies on agriculture and livestock that are designed by men. These policies do not consider the role of the working equid and the importance of animal husbandry, veterinary care, and support during climate emergencies. When women's voices are heard, we learn that their working equids are the most important resource. How does gender equality improve equid welfare? As a woman's financial status improves, so does her ability to care for her livestock and working equids. She values the equid's contribution to maintaining her status in the community. In many countries, a woman's voice is stifled. She may not sell livestock at market, and decisions on her family and work are made by her husband. With her voice lifted, she will speak to the importance of the working equids and how government policies must change to include them in livestock policies. Brooke's work in India, Pakistan, and Ethiopia have given women a voice. They are being trained as agents of change, lady livestock workers, and they are starting equine welfare groups. Empowering women results in improved working equid welfare. The end of World War II created opportunities for women's empowerment. Women voiced their opinions on many issues, including the welfare of equids. Many of the animal welfare groups of today were established by women during the past century. Giving women a voice and gender equality results in the improvement of animal and equid welfare. In conclusion, many of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals have a role for working equids in improving the lives of people and the peace of the world. There are also many ways that the lives of working equids are improved when the various Sustainable Development Goals targets are met. The role of women in bringing clean water to communities and households with their working equids highlights the way donkeys can help meet the Sustainable Development Goal of clean water and sanitation. Most importantly, the Sustainable Development Goal of gender equality, empowering women, raises the quality of the life of all people and their working equids. As women are empowered, they will have a bigger voice at the decision-making table, and this will improve the lives of working equids. The following slides are the references, and I thank you for listening to my presentation.